Welcome everyone, and to day 6 of Vlogmas. So, I did some unboxing videos, and then today I did just get back from visiting my mother-in-law, getting Christmas gifts for the kiddos over there, finishing my Christmas shopping at the mall in Eugene. While we were there visiting, I went to a store called Box Lunch. I first heard about it from the Golden Circle, a YouTuber, and I was online ordering some things, and then I saw that they had a store in Eugene, so I'm like, oh my gosh, we're going there. So I ditched my online cart and bought some things. Because it's COVID, you have to wait in line because they can only have so many people in the store, but it was fun and worth it. I'm also going to click in a video of a really cool light show that this house puts on. We're going to go back because it's they do it every 30 minutes. It's with music, and it's just crazy. So I will show you a video at the end of that as well. And what else? I think that's all to catch up what I've been doing the last 7 days. Getting ready for a big push to finish everything. Got everything done shopping. How are you guys doing shopping wise? Started, not started, given up, overdid it. I kind of overdid it this year. But I did small things, so I feel like it's not that big of a deal because I bought smaller things, but just a few more. And then got some stocking stuffers. So yeah, I'm done. I'm in wrapping zone now, which if I wait too long, I throw everything in bags. And I hate that because the best part of opening Christmas presents, I feel, is when you get to open an actual present. So I need to get wrapping. Maybe I'll have a wrapping party with you guys, live one of these Vlogmases. We will see. What do you guys think? What do you love, hate? For all my planners out there, this next couple days is going to be about planning. So I know people are always trying to figure out which planner do I choose. So tonight I'm going to give you 3 of the steps, and if you have time, delve into them before I go on to the next 4, just because it'd be helpful. This is a staring at me video because it's all talking. The next one might get into actual screenshots or downward facing if I need to. But number 1, before you buy a planner, so I'm a professional organizer, so the number 1 thing people want to do, especially after watching a show with like home edit, is go to the Container Store. Like, you're ready out the door after a home edit show to go to the Container Store. Well, much like organization, planning is organizing your mind. So do not run out and buy planners. You've probably already done that, which is why you're not having planner peace, if you've ever heard that. But step 1 I like to do is write out my priorities in life. So what I mean by that, so for me, they are God, husband, kids, family, like extended family, work. I only put them ahead next because I have to pay the bills. So I do have to work. So it's kind of a priority. And then friends, church, and so forth. So those are my kind of where I'm looking. And what I like to do is I write them on the front cover. Kind of, you never use that page anyways on half the planners, my priorities, so that when I'm being asked about things, I try to focus on that. I open my planner, I'm like, oh, is this fit in with my priorities? So I like to get those. So that's step 1, write down your priorities. That way too, as you're planning, look and see, are these meeting my priorities? Any of the things I have planned actually focus on my priorities and my goals for my family? So step number 1 is list your priorities down and keep them somewhere. Step number 2 is protect your planner, meaning it's not for everything. Learn to say no. So when you have a framework in mind of how much time you have to spend on each priority, whether it's God, your family, work, a great way is to block it all out in colors, which I have done before. I will see if I can dig it up for the next video, but blocking out, like, okay, well, here's the hours I work. Here's the hours I spend with my family. Here's the hours I go to church or do a Bible study or small group. Highlight it all out and give everything a color and see how much which priorities are taking up more time, and seeing if you're spending too much time in a priority that is lower on your list and avoiding some of the top priorities. I know spouses can be a hard time when you have young kids to make sure you're spending time with one another. So look at those date nights. I know it's a date night during COVID. We luckily have an older child that can watch the younger ones, and I guess we could drive around, look at Christmas lights. That's what we did tonight with the whole family. But think of those crazy ideas you can do in COVID. And so anyways, but just protect it. This is your kind of life, and it runs your life in a planner. Everything you do is in there. So just be mindful of what you put in there and what you allow and what you shouldn't allow. Again, step number 3 is, so you're going to list what you want to plan. So grab a sheet of paper and list everything you want to keep track of for 2021. So do you want to do weight loss, health, exercise, meal planning, goal setting? Let me see if I have any other ideas that I didn't write down. Cleaning, chores, budget, prayer requests, anything you want to do. So what I do is I just start listing all the crazy things I think I want to track this year and list them all out, see how many there are, and then match them up to your priorities too, because you may have to forego some things because you cannot track it all. You will get overwhelmed, as I have before. I used to have a planner stack like 10 high, and that gets so overwhelming trying to track in different things. I finally realized that I need to try to keep more things in just one planner, and then I do need a work planner. So, and I have another planner, but I got down to 3. It's progress, not perfection. But anyways, what are you wanting to get out of your planner? So if you get those 3 things done, knowing, hey, everything, my brain is in this planner, whether it's digital, and maybe paper planning is not for you. That's a hard one because I know a lot of people love the digital. I love to write. I don't know what it is. I like to handwrite things. I like to sticker. So I will be probably paper for a long time. Not to say sometimes I don't use digital. With work, I use kind of both. So you can use both, but list down all that you're going to do, because then what you need to do is figure out how much space. So you may find a really cute small planner, but once you look at all the things that you have to plan for, there might not be room. So out of all the things you listed, to think about, is it something that's going to go on the schedule? Is it something that could go on a sidebar? Is it something you need a blank page at, just a simple blank page at the back to track? Do you want something specific for meal planning, or is it kind of just the 3 bars kind of at the bottom of a planner are okay? So start thinking about how much space all of this will take up. So those are the top 3 things. Work on those. I will, add that Christmas video in, and then tomorrow I will gather some shots of planners I've done the colored planning in. If I still have it, I may have sold that one, but I'll look for it. And then some of the different options that we will look at, because tomorrow we're going to look at the vertical, the hourly. We're going to start digging a little bit more into the planners, but first is the pre-planning. So do those 3 steps. Join me tomorrow when I show you how to pick a planner. Thanks, guys. Happy Vlogmas.